Hello, hello. All right, welcome back. This part of my taste test series is on watermelon. One day last week, I realized I would tell y'all like if I'm using poor Skittles or not Skittles, Sunkist. I keep on saying Sunkist. When I first started making the water videos, if this is your first video watching of mine, if it said use like Sunkist grape, I would go out and buy Sunkist grape. Well, last week I realized I have 7 different brands of strawberry. So I did kind of start saying, use what you have, pour measure with your heart, because you don't need to go buy 7 different strawberries. And I realized because I mix mine with other flavors, I don't actually know which one's my favorite. So I thought it would be fun to go through, separate all my flavors together, and then do taste testing. So that's what I'm doing. So I've already tried the Weiler's watermelon. So let's get to it. Let's do the crushed watermelon. All right, so this one is the crushed watermelon. If you have a favorite watermelon, I'd love to hear what yours is. Again, for the watermelon, I do have 3, so I'm going to do 3 separate videos just tasting them. So I'm not putting ice in them because I don't want, the first ones to get watered down. So there's no ice in these right now, but I am going to turn these into drinks after I'm done taste testing just to see which one I like more. So like always, you're supposed to use 1 bottle of water. I don't use a bottle of water because my 40-ounce tumbler, I usually use a lot of ice, like about half of it's full with ice, and I usually add a little more before I go. So my little glass jars, the 14 ounce is what I fill mine to. And I always put a few ounces of water in here just to help dissolve and break up whatever, little powder. So, and you don't have to do this. I used to take a sip out of my water bottle and then, just shake it aggressively. All right, let's give this a good little. And I have a little cup next to me to fill. So again, I just do about the fill line. Give this a little swirl. All right. Okay. It's watermelon. Okay, so this one is the crushed watermelon. So you can definitely taste it, you can definitely smell it, but truthfully, standalone, like I wouldn't just want a glass of this by itself. Or maybe I would, and I would just want a second packet. But personally, having just 1 packet, I don't think I would want a drink of this. It almost tastes watered down. It's like you skimped on, like if this was in a big glass pitcher, I would assume it's Kool-Aid, and maybe you ran out of sugar or something. So to me, I just wouldn't want a big glass of this. I'd love to know your thoughts. Again, this one is the crushed watermelon. If you have a favorite watermelon, I'd love to hear, or maybe you moved to syrups or something. I'd love to hear that also. But like always, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to my final video. Next one we're going to be doing is the Jolly Rancher watermelon. Bye.